Sonic Frontiers gameplay already? Bro, the last thing I was expecting today out of all places was to get a little bit of Frontiers gameplay on the Sonic YouTube channel, apparently scheduled to be featured at IGN. I have not seen anything yet, so let's check out the gameplay footage and let's react real quick, and then I'll get into my thoughts. Alright, let's check this out. Sonic Frontiers gameplay, IGN first teaser. I don't know what this means, but let's check it out. Oh my god, this music is kind of fire. I like this music. It's a little more serious. Whoa! Is that Boost? What the hell is that? Oh, the spin cycle? Oh! Oh! Yo, that combat looks kind of sick. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Look at him. Yo, he's kicking. That's real combat right there. Oh, my God. That's it? That's it. That's all we get. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? All right, let's give this another watch and really dissect what we just looked at. So right here, that right there looks like the boost. Looks like we got some boosting in the game. It doesn't look like Sonic's that fast. Hold up. What's this? I don't know what this dude's doing on a treadmill or whatever this is, but it looks all right. It looks kind of cool. I don't know what this is going to be for. Maybe this is going to be to like level up his skills or something. And let's really take a look at the environment. Like, what do we see? These environments up top here, I don't know. These look unfinished. This looks like some ancient type of technology. Like, what is this right here? I guess if Sonic runs in this wheel, it powers this up to analyze the world, and that's a spin cycle right there. And then he goes up. Let's see what these enemies look like. I've never seen any enemies like this before, but if you look, it looks like there's a lot of different elements of combat in this game. Hold up. Look at that. And how does the model look? How does the model look? We didn't really get a look at it. It looks like he does have the forces animation, and there's going to be some type of boosting in the game. You go up the towers. This looks very similar to like a lot of the leaks, honestly. We also got to look at the logo. This seems to be the official Sonic Frontiers logo. And do we have a release date? Does it say anything about a release date? Does not. What are those things jumping right there? Are those some type of creatures in the game? So the spin cycle is definitely in the game. We know that for sure. And it still has those forces animations. The combat looks cool though. It looks like this is really a combat showcase. I don't really know. I'm looking for anything I could find in this trailer. So one last thing I wanted to point out to you guys. I wanted to give you guys a first look at the spin cycle. It looks like Sonic still has that like futuristic boost aura around him. And it almost gives me Phantom Ruby vibes. And even some of the other enemies in the game are giving me the Phantom Ruby vibes. I wonder if that has anything to do with this game or it's going to have any like significance on it. I don't think so, but still interesting to think about. But yeah, the spin cycle looks really cool. And then there's one last really cool thing I wanted to show you in regards to Sonic's aura. Look at this picture right here. It almost looks like he has a dark aura and he's like flying around the map. Like, I've never seen Sonic have an ability like this before. I don't really know what this is, and if you guys have seen a leak that can indicate what this is, or if you're familiar with this, it almost looks like a dark type of aura. I don't know what it is, but it does look like it's part of one of the automated combat sections, which this trailer is basically showing off a lot of the automated combat. If you think about it, we really didn't actually get to see how Sonic moves in it. I wonder if they're trying to hide something. Again, it is a teaser trailer, and we did get gameplay a lot earlier than I expected. So I'm actually happy with getting anything because we got it a couple days earlier than we thought we would. And I think they just wanted to be very flashy with how the game looks. So I don't really have any issues with it, but if you're concerned about not really seeing too much of the movement and seeing a lot more of the automated combat sections, let me know. Let me know if you think they're hiding something or if you think they're just trying to be flashy. Not really sure, but I don't think it's too big of a cause for concern. But let's get into the rest of the analysis. Wow, looks like Sega finally answered. We actually did get gameplay prior to June. It looks like they really beat the buzzer and gave it to us in May. We all thought it was June, and today is May 31st. But hey, we got our first snippet of Sonic Frontiers, and it looks pretty good, but we don't really know that much. Let's really get into my thoughts, though. All right, so initial thoughts are we really didn't get that much. Obviously, that was expected, but it looks like this game is going to have a very heavy emphasis on combat, which honestly makes sense because you got to think about it. This is like one of the first open world platformers, at least from what I understand. One of the biggest challenges of this game is like, what are you going to be able to do in this open world? You think of any open world game, it's definitely like an RPG game, and there's a lot of crafting and leveling up and skill trees and stuff like that. And one thing we know from a lot of the leaks that I've covered and some of the pre-order leaks that we've seen is that this game is definitely going to have some RPG elements. And I think when you look at the combat, it's all but confirmed that these are probably going to be abilities that you can level up because it does kind of extend the replayability of the open world. It gives you something to do while you're out there, so you're not just running around aimlessly. There's always going to be some level of progression or something like that. So it looks like this game, based off of those combat abilities, based off what I've seen so far, seems like it's going to have those elements, and it seems seems like a lot of those leaks have at least come true. Another thing I've noticed, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, I'm getting big Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes from this game. Everything from the scenery, from the enemies, to the environment, like, looks exactly the same. Now, is this a bad thing? Probably not. I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild is one of the best games ever, and if Sonic can borrow a lot of elements from a good game, you would think that that would make Frontiers a good game too. Maybe not necessarily the case, because a Sonic game and a Zelda game are honestly two different games. There's really little to no similarities between the Legend of Zelda franchise and the Sonic franchise. Other than that, the two protagonists are very iconic, but it looks like this game wants to go that route. So the question was always like, how is Sonic going to interact in the world? How is he going to move around? And it looks like we got our first look. It looks like it's pretty much all but confirmed. You're going to be able to boost in this game. I can't really tell, but it looks like momentum is also available in the game as well. Everything about this game sounds promising. Everything looks promising. The enemies seem to be these ancient mech type beings, and a lot of the leaks that we've seen do seem pretty accurate, you know? Obviously a bunch of fake ones out there, but yeah, the game environment looks incredible. It looks like rings are back in the game as well. I did see a spring in the trailer as well. It looks like speed and combat are going to be the biggest focuses of this game. We still haven't seen any other characters yet, so we don't know if anyone's playable. We don't really know anything about the story. This is still a very bare minimum trailer, but the basic details that we probably need to know is that throughout the rest of June, we will be seeing a lot more information about this game. We will be getting a full gameplay trailer tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern or 9 a.m. Pacific. So we're going to get a full trailer, but I have a feeling that we're also going to get some stuff later on in the month, potentially at the Summer Games Fest. It looks like the transparency is finally here, and hopefully we get to learn a lot about this game as the time goes on. You guys wanted Frontiers gameplay? Well, you got it. And I find it pretty ironic that IGN is the one that's going to get the first showcase of Sonic Frontiers. Who would have thought? It seems like right now this is just a very small snippet, but for the rest of this month, we are going to get a lot more gameplay. And it's about time, guys. It's like, yo, when the hell are we going to get gameplay? This really isn't gameplay, kind of not. You can still mask a lot of the game's problems if there are any problems with a very short snippet, because all we really saw was some of the automated combat sections, and we saw a very brief clip of how Sonic moves in the world. So first things first, this game is way different than anything we've ever seen before. But second of all, I still haven't seen enough, in my opinion. It's good to see that they unannounced just dropped something, but in my opinion, there's still a lot of questions and not that many answers. What we really need to see is like a full, like, 5-minute clip of how this game plays in order for us to really pass judgment on it. But you guys know how I feel about Frontiers. I feel like this game is going to be really good. This game has been in development for 4 years. They're trying to get high review scores. It's a high budget game. From what it looks like to me, it looks like an open world game. Not open zone, which what a lot of people are saying. It looks like a very Breath of the Wild-esque open world game. The fact that they're willing to show us a full trailer tomorrow means that they probably are confident. I know I said earlier, what are they hiding? But realistically, if they're going to give us a full trailer, hopefully it really is like a full 5-minute clip of how Sonic mainly moves in the world, with some combat elements, obviously. That is what we're going to need to see. And also, the combat looks like it could have some Sonic Unleashed vibes to it. Being that most of the combat is animated cutscenes, it looked like it could be more of like a button mashy kind of thing. But we really won't know. We'll find out most likely tomorrow. And the real question is, how is this game going to move? How is it going to work? We still don't really know, but I want to know what you guys think about this. Very quick reaction, very quick analysis. Just wanted to get this up and get your guys' thoughts about this. Do you think Frontiers is going to be good? Let me know in the comments. But as always, we got to give a huge shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you want to become part of the Hub Gang, get some video shout outs, special role in the Discord server, all you guys have to do is join. It is not required, but absolutely appreciated. But yeah, guys, let me know your entire reaction to all this Frontiers news. I got nothing else to say to you. Until I see you next time, peace out.